I would 100% recommend doing an internship in China. Not only because like the business culture here is so different, but the culture itself is just amazing, and I don't think you really get to experience that unless you're here. You know, you really immerse yourself in it.
Well, I think it gives me like a really good international outlook. I don't think many people have China written on their CV. I think going abroad, getting experience like that gives you a more well-rounded image of, well, for me anyway, business and that sort of finance type of career.
Significantly less expensive than it is in the United States. In my experience, I've actually been able to save money while I've been living here. In the morning, I take the bus to work, and that costs about 1 kwai, which is 15 cents, which is significantly cheaper than back home in California. And also, I live in an apartment with my colleagues, and we often choose to go out to eat rather than go to the grocery store because it's actually cheaper that way. And many of our interns live in a homestay, and their families cook for them, and so that's another great way to save money. And as far as weekend activities, InternChina often organizes free events or activities that are at minimum expense, which is always great, and everything's close by as far as traveling.
It was great. I think we both had a great experience with the families.
And it's also been really nice having both of us doing host families because we've got experiences with each of them.
Yeah.
For example, we both went to my host dad. He is very into organic farming, and he's got a partnership with an organic farm that he took us to there, which was really interesting. And also your host daughter has lots of friends that we went out for dinner with a lot.
So we had a glimpse
really
of
nice.
the young life with the young people
Yeah.
here, which was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely grown as a person since I came here. I remember when I first arrived and I went to my apartment, and I was on my own initially, and had it not been for the bad Wi-Fi in the apartment, possibly would have booked myself a flight back home because I was just terrified of being that far away. I was that homesick, and I have to say, I thank God I didn't do that because 2 months later I'm sat here. I've just had an absolutely wonderful experience. Absolutely. Like as I say, when you first come here, you're absolutely terrified, but by the end of it, you've met some incredibly great people. You've immersed yourself in a wonderful culture, and you've been to a great internship. So it's definitely very much worth it.
IC have been absolutely amazing. They have every query, when I lost my keys, there was Paul immediately on the end of the phone. I'm like, Paul, I've lost my keys in the back of a cab and I can't get into my house. He's like, fine, there'll be keys there tomorrow. It's all fine. But it's so simple. They're just amazing. They're there no matter what, and they come out with us and they organise the dinners, and they feel sometimes more like friends than the IC staff. And yeah, they're just amazing. And the application process was so simple. My uni sent out an email. I answered a few questions, I sent them some paperwork, and then they were like, yes or no, and it was yes, so I was very happy.
I think my number one tip would probably be come with an open mind, because especially if you've never been to China before, you might have differing expectations. You might not know what it would be like culturally or in terms of your work environment. So I'd say definitely come with an open mind and try as many things as you possibly can.
Sort of be brave and just do everything that's offered to you that you can do, because you might not ever come back here, and it is in so many ways a once in a lifetime opportunity.
And you can combine work and travel, and it's not just an internship in your home country, it's an internship in China, so yeah.
And don't be scared as well. Like, a lot of the time when I first came, I was like, when Chinese people were so friendly, I was like, oh god, what are they trying to get? But they're actually just really friendly.
Yeah.